Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado-Springs-ForeclosureDeals.com. Today we're standing in front of 1860 Riverwalk Place, which is in the Claremont Ranch subdivision, roughly Constitution and Mark Sheffel, so out east of Colorado Springs area. Now this is real close to Peterson, easy access to Powers. You got a lot of military guys in this community, and these are newer homes being built in 2005. Now Riverwalk has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a 2-car garage, about 1,400 square feet of living space. HUD has this thing slashed from its original purchase price of $175 down to only $156. Guys, this is a great deal on a property that really doesn't need anything at all, very recently built. I think you're going to love it. Come on in, let's take a look. We're inside the property at 1860 Riverwalk Place. Now as you walk into Riverwalk, you have a nice open grand room here, if you will. So on this side of it, you're looking at the formal dining area. You've got the dining room lamp here, so you'd set out your tables and chairs and etc. You also have your eat-in kitchen area where you could just eat up here if you pulled up some stools and things of that nature. Now the kitchen is a decent size, but nice enough, guys. It includes all the original appliances here, and being built in 2005, these are, relatively recent and more than likely in perfectly functional condition. So that's a nice plus. You don't have any appliance expense on this property. On this side of it, you have a non-formal living room, if you will. You can tell where they have the couches laid out, kind of here and here. And then you have a TV nook area where they plumbed in for the cable lines and etc. You can put shelves up here and the TV down here, so you've got a location to kind of have your living space. Now, off to the side, you have a half bathroom for the guests. And then also on this level, but over here, you have the laundry facility. Set your washer and dryer in there. And then finally, you have the garage, which is a pretty decent sized 2-car. Got that ready for you. Tons of space to go ahead and fit 2 cars. So this is the first level of the Riverwalk property. In general, you got a builder 2-tone paint job, so everything's been painted professionally. There's really no major marks or scuffs or anything in the walls. The carpeting could use an excellent cleaning, but again, being only 5 years old, probably doesn't need to be replaced at this point. You're just going to want to clean it up. So again, this is basically a zero rehab, cheaply priced property from HUD at only $156 grand. Let's head on upstairs. I'm going to show you the bedrooms and the other bathrooms. Come along. Heading upstairs to the Riverwalk property, we walk into an area where you can see all of the bedrooms, but you first start into a loft area. Now this would be perfect staged out as an office. Now as you can see here, they put the cable outlet and some other things here. So this is where you'd locate the desk, perhaps if you wanted to use this as an office, or this could just be a nice formal sitting room or etc. Pretty good sized room, typical for these houses in this era. Decent size, 10 by 10 give or take. Carpeting is worn but not bad. It's still got the 2-tone paint. And remember guys, this house was built in 2005, so you already got the nicer quality vinyl windows, which should hold up for several more years to come. You got the brand new roofing system, which shouldn't have any issues with it. So just in general, this is a turnkey property priced to move. Investors, take note. In this neighborhood, you can rent a property like this somewhere around $1,100, maybe $1,000, but $1,000 to $1,100 a month. You pick this thing up for $156 and you put enough down, your payment on this is going to be running probably around $600 to $700 a month for this property. So there is a cash flow opportunity on a property that you don't have to do any work to. And retail buyers, this is 25 grand worth of equity without lifting a finger. That's what we're talking about here at Colorado-Springs-ForeclosureDeals.com. And, not much to talk about, guys. I mean, 2-tone paint, nice vinyl window, decent size, and clean. Move-in ready condition, but $25,000 off of retail. It's a good deal. You don't have to do anything except bring your toothbrush and you're locked and loaded. Finally, we go check out the master. And in the master bedroom, pretty decent size, not a huge master by any means, but definitely functional. We know it's a master bedroom because it has its own attached bathroom. And back here you can see that you got a full 3-piece bathroom, vanity, linoleum floors, your standard 4-inch tile surround, and nice that it has an attached master bath. That's extremely difficult to do in the 150 price segment because typically that buys an older home, right? But in the modern architecture, if you can pick up something like this for 150 and still get the attached master bath, that is a good deal. You need to see the secondary bath on this level. We'll head out back and then we'll head out of here. Secondary bath is pretty close. It's just off the master bedroom, but this is where the your kids' bathroom, if you will, or just kind of the secondary use bathroom. You've got a nice vanity here, and then you've got linoleum floors, a toilet, and a tub right here. So everything looks to be pretty modern and pretty decent shape. There's just not a lot that needs to be done. But the good news is you're buying this with such an equity position that when you do decide to sell this in a normal marketplace, you're selling it for $185, maybe $190, without you having to do anything at all. Tax assessed value on this thing is running just over $180,000 today, but that's in a kind of depressed market. Just imagine when things turn around, this goes back to a retail condition, how much equity you'll have in this property if you pick it up for $156, which HUD has it listed for right now. Let's head on out back, and then we'll call it a day. Come along. We're out back at 1860 Riverwalk Place. Now, as you can see here, we're standing on the deck on the backyard of the property, which walks out from the sliding glass door, which is just off the dining room. And pretty good size lot you got here, just average size for the neighborhood. But what I really like is they put some serious time and effort into this rear landscaping. You got a lot of flagstone here for steps that walk down to the lower level of the area. They did a really nice job of that. And then you have another like flagstone patio area off to the side where you could set your grill or your patio chairs or things of that nature. Lots of place to hang out with the kids and just enjoy the outdoors. So that's it. 1860 Riverwalk Place. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage property in the popular Claremont Ranch subdivision, roughly Constitution and Mark Sheffel area. Features 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car, 1,400 square feet, slashed down only $156,000. Now guys, with interest rates where they're at today, you're looking at holding tight on an $800 to $900 a month payment to own this property. To rent in this same neighborhood would probably run you $1,000 to $1,100. So we're in a very rare era where it's cheaper to own than it is to rent. So if you're sitting at home wondering, should I buy a house, should I not buy a house, or are we at the bottom, it doesn't matter. The point is today you can buy a steal of a deal at interest rates that we have not seen in 30 years, and we may not see again for another 30 years. So don't sit around and wait. Now is the time to buy it. The $100 down program still does apply to this property, so if you don't have a lot of money to put down, you don't need it. $100 down, roughly $800 a month. You want to take a look? Give me a call. The number is 719-649-2500, or register online at www.coloradospringsforeclosuredeals.com, the leading resource for finding the best foreclosed deals in all of the Colorado Springs and surrounding area. Guys, with that, this is Donnie Corum. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.